Big good one here, and eventually we will like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, help promote and rank up my channel. So, apparently this is a thing. The X-Files is returning to Fox as an animated comedy. Uh, I don't even know what to think of this, honestly. This could be incredibly funny, or it could be an absolute disaster. X-Files had some really, really great comedic episodes. I'm a huge fan of X-Files. Grew up watching it. I watched, the spinoffs, Millennium, Lone Gunman, the two films they did, and then I didn't finish the last little spin-off they did that brought Mulder and Scully back. But X-Files has always had some really wacky, funny episodes that are a pretty good relief from the just hardcore focused ones. But this, I don't know, this could be a disaster. Times are definitely different than they used to be, and people like to inject politics into things that just, I don't know. So let's just read about this real fast and see what's going on here. So the X-Files Albuquerque is being developed for Fox as an animated comedy that centers on misfit agents dealing with wacky cases. X-Files is being reimagined. I'm wondering if this is going to count in the continuity. Is this going to count when Mulder and Scully are at their most active from the 90s when they were still running around, or is this going to be the current team, or when's this going to be set? So the X-Files is being reimagined as an animated comedy series for Fox. According to TV Line, the X-Files Albuquerque will center on an office full of misfit agents who investigate X-Files cases too wacky, ridiculous, or downright dopey for Mulder and Scully to bother with. Now, Mulder will investigate some pretty ridiculous, wacky things. So I'm wondering what's too wacky, and if that's going to be too stupid, or what the deal is. So they're essentially the X-Files B team. And that hopefully this doesn't count as main continuity, because a B team, an X-Files B team, Mulder and Scully were in the basement for so long. They were frowned upon. They were looked down upon. They were just... So a B team, the idea of a B team for a duo that's already in the basement. So the project received a script and presentation commitment from Fox and will be executive produced by creator Chris Carter, which is interesting, along with Rocky Russo and Jeremy Sosinsko. I believe I pronounced that right. Maybe I butchered it. Will also pin the pilot with Gabe Rodder. And it just goes on to talk about pretty much everything I was talking about, right? Talking about the X-Files back in the 90s, all the spin-offs they spawned, the 6-episode 10th season in 2016, and then a 10-episode 11th season in 2018. I never finished that one. Additionally, and it goes on to say what I said, but this would be no casting information or proposed premiere window for the X-Files Albuquerque is available, but this would be incredibly interesting to see. At the least, I would have to give it three episodes. At least watch 3 episodes, give it a real shot before I just put it down hardcore. Unless the first episode is just so unimaginably god awful that I just can't take it. But this is kind of insane. An X-Files animated series, a B team, an X-Files B team, investigating things too wacky for Mulder. I mean, the funding for I wonder if they're going to talk about who's actually funding that B team. But this just sounds really weird, and it does sound like something that's really fun to play with, but hopefully, for God's sakes, just don't count it as the main. Don't count it into the continuity as it stands. As it, just let it be some wacky, off the side thing that. This is. I want to hear people's thoughts and opinions on this one. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this. Is this a terrible idea? Does this sound awful to you? Or does this sound absolutely right up your alley and something you have always wanted, or something you're looking forward to now that it's been announced? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Big good one here. Eventually we will. Stay awesome. Rock on.